Hey guys, this is Josh with Raven Ranger Craft here, and to start this video out, I want to say thank you to Asymmetric Preparedness. I'm assuming that most of you who are seeing this have come from his channel, and again, appreciate 100%. I appreciate being able to get out there and have people listen to whatever rambles I've got to say, plus the other stuff that'll be coming along this channel shortly, some intro videos, some talking about books, and different morals that have come to train the next younger generation and the previous generation and my generation. Alright, so the content to this video is going to be based off a video that I saw going around social media platforms. It talks about how what one group of people sees is not always what another group sees. And how the video presented itself was based on the fact of prisoners who were chained in a cavern, forced to face the wall. The only thing that they got to see were shadows of people crossing on a bridge above them because the flames, lanterns, and torches that were behind the prisoners, all they saw were shadows, deformed, looking one way or the other, kind of looking crazy. And then at one point, a prisoner was released, and he got out, and he got to see what it truly was the bridge crossing, the lantern, the reflection in the shadows, and he got to see that the world that the prisoner saw was only a glimpse or a shadow of what was really going on. And I think that is relatable in so many aspects. First aspect is media, is the news outlet. Of course, you're only ever going to get the side of the story of the storyteller. A lot of people say there's three stories: story of person number one, story of person number two, and the truth. Another thing to go along with that is different generations see the world through different eyes, and sometimes it's really hard to get people, even when their eyes have been opened on a certain topic here or there, they've been released. They are no longer the prisoner of what narrow scope of view they had before. It is hard for them to go and communicate with those that they originally viewed as a community to change others' minds, because unless you see it for yourself, some things are just impossible to show others. And lastly, I'm going to connect this back here to YouTube. In the idea of expanding your horizons, subscribing and commenting and pumping content out on your own channels, is my parents, someone who I've on YouTube more than any other platform ever, now has discovered YouTube as a learning tool. Oh, if you don't know how to do something, go watch someone else do it on YouTube. Now, for some of us, that has been around for almost 5, 6, 7 years, others longer, many of us shorter. Whereas a certain population, a certain demographic, has no idea that there are videos out there on YouTube, the second largest um, search engine in the internet behind Google, is available for everyone free of charge to learn from, to see other ideas. Something as basic as cooking, cooking food. There are millions of videos, probably millions of channels out there dedicated to just cooking. Now, of course, different kinds, baking, frying, different cultures, different types of food. But the idea that we have a platform full of so much information that we think, those of us watching this video, is so readily available, so firsthand thought process, doesn't even connect to some demographics and some people. So when you go out there on different levels of social media or out in the real world talking about this, that, and the other thing, you got to remember that not only do others not always experience or see things to the same consent that you do, you have to understand that you are, nevertheless, no matter what, still the prisoner. You still have certain parts of your life that you only either see a shadow of or you don't see at all. And I say this because it's impossible to see it all. It's impossible to comprehend it all. My viewpoints, of course. So just be curious, be kind, and be comprehensive that in some things you are the traveler walking across the bridge, seeing the real world. And in some things, you are the prisoner staring at the shadows of a reflection of other worlds. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. And thank you again for stopping by, subscribing, and coming over from Asymmetrics. Wonderful shout out. See you around the next bend.